Wait, hold up. Golly. Oh, okay. Hello, 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 hello. All right. What we're gonna do is we are going to play we're gonna play Sims. It's been decades since I last played because they were playing with me and I couldn't play, but now I can play. So yeah.
Always understood how devastating her mother's loss has been, and always was.
Welcome to our Reddit Stories compilation. These are some of our favorite stories from all of our episodes in 2024, which, by the way, was our biggest year yet. So many of you are watching, and we are so grateful that you're here with us every Saturday, getting your pancakes out. It's been a blast, and we are so excited to read more stories for you in 2025. But before then, enjoy some of our favorites from 2024.
Am I the asshole for accidentally losing my mother-in-law's ashes?
Oh no, in-law.
Was she
Not
chill?
the in-law. Was she chill? No, she was burned.
This is a 26-year-old man. I and my wife, who's 25, have been married for 4 years and together for 6.
Bro.
But basically, we're gonna be playing Sims and listening to Reddit stories. Cool.
And they've been together for years before.
Oh.
We met in college and shortly been married. Old man. I and my wife, who's 25, have been married for 4 years and together for 6.
Bro.
We met in college and
Sorry,
shortly.
they got married real young.
Yeah.
How old were they?
He was 22, she was 21.
Oh.
And they've been together for years before that. We met in college, and shortly after we graduated, I proposed. We've never fought and have always stayed loyal and faithful. When she was 16, her mother died in a fatal accident. I won't go into detail, but after a fight between her mother and her father, her mom stormed out and was hit while crossing the street by a drunk driver. I've always understood how devastating her mother's loss has been, and always was there for her on her mother's passing anniversary and Mother's Day. Lately, we've been thinking about having kids, so we moved from our small apartment in New York to a nice home in New Jersey. The move was stressful for both of us, and we wanted to make sure we didn't forget anything. Once we finished packing, she asked me to do one last scan through her apartment and to grab her mother's ashes, which were in a vase. She was going to drive to the house with all our stuff, and I'd carefully bring the vase to make sure it wasn't damaged in all the other boxes. I said goodbye to the house and put the vase in my front seat and started driving. I was driving to the house when some jerk cut me off, making me slam the brakes. The vase had a ceramic lid and was suctioned on loosely. When I slammed the brakes, the vase tumbled from the front seat and the lid came off. I pulled to the side of the road to try and scoop it back in, but it was no use. I ended up pulling up to a car wash where you could vacuum and clean your car.
You're a criminal.
I vacuumed up any trace of the ashes and made my car look good as new.
Oh,
For the
thank
new For the new ashes, I went to pick up dirt and sand off the side of the road and had filled up the vase halfway. Everything worked out great. I made it to the house. I used the excuse that there was heavy traffic on the highway, and that's why I was late. Everything was all good until she lifted the vase. She said it felt heavier than before. I told her maybe she just thought it was lighter, but when she opened the
Maybe you're
vase,
dumb.
when she opened the vase, she noticed a slight difference in the color. Instead of a light gray, it was tan and brown with little pebbles.
Am I the pebble?
Am I the pebble? We were making that joke before we
Or
started.
am I the pebble?
And she's like, what are those? She's like, those must have been inside of her.
Dude, those are bones.
Those are bones, dude. Wow, your mom had round bones.
Dude, Emily, I'm sorry. You picked the wrong people to...
Emily like really made sure that we were okay with this, and now
Like,
here we
dude.
are. She immediately asked what happened. I told her the story, and she was fuming.
Dude, he caved so fast.
She couldn't believe I sucked her mom up into a vacuum and replaced
You
her with
sucked
dirt.
my mom up?
You sucked my mom?
Stop.
She couldn't believe I sucked her mom up into a vacuum and replaced her with dirt. She threatened to kick me out, saying if I didn't leave, she would. She just left to go for a walk, and I think she blew things out of proportion. I kept calling
Be
her,
for
and
real.
when she finally answered, I told her she
Be so
acted
for
like
real.
I killed her.
Oh!
She hung up, and I haven't heard or seen
Damn
from her
near.
in 2 hours. Am I the asshole, or is she just taking this way too far? Okay, number one, I've started to come to the opinion that if people are posting a Reddit story mere hours after a fight, I think you're an
Unwell.
asshole. I think you're an asshole even if you're in the right in the fight to just
I
immediately
think
go
there's
to
something
Reddit.
deeply wrong with you.
That's weird. Comments here. Let me think really hard for a moment. Yes, you're the asshole. Someone said, you're the asshole. You admit you didn't
Oh, I don't
secure
have a
the urn
stove.
properly,
Door.
tried to hide the evidence, and yet you still think she's the issue? Assuming this is a real post, I suspect you'll be heading for divorce court soon. You seriously can't be dense enough to wonder why she's mad at you. OP responded, she never told me to secure the urn, and I didn't want to do anything to mess with it or the ashes. But when it fell, I felt I had to do something to get my sled out of the trouble. Okay, that's weaponized incompetence there. She didn't tell me to secure the
Yeah,
urn.
that's so
It's like,
messed up.
what?
I'm imagining he sees all the ashes there and he pulls over, he's like, oh, what do I do? Then he looks over and he sees like a copy of Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, and he gets the vacuum and it's like,
Oh my God.
All he had to do is as soon as it happens, he needs to call and be like, I am so sorry. I just had to slam my brakes because someone cut me off and the ashes are now in the seat of my car. Let's figure out how to get them. They're there. The ashes are in your car. Yes, they're spilled out. There's got to be a better way to go about this. But you vacuumed it up, which is getting rid of it.
Yeah, I think what I've seen people do, and it's obviously not like a foolproof thing, but it's like you buy a new little handy vac, a new one.
Yeah.
And then you get as much of the remains as you can. Obviously, it's not going to be 100%
And then you
of the
empty
remains.
that into the
You
vase.
put it
Yeah.
back. But the fact that he immediately, it was like he's done this before. Like he
know.
so quickly was like, I went to clean my car out and I grabbed some debris from the side of the road. Like zero remorse.
he dug his own grave.
He dug
with
his own
this.
grave.
He in that situation, he cared more about his car because he's even like, yeah, my car was
Yeah,
good
my
as new.
car was.
My car was
My
good
car
as new.
looked awesome.
But this person, nah.
This is. Can I say this is like Meet the Parents on several
I
levels?
was
Yes.
thinking
Because
this
they
is-
break the urn, but also when the cat runs away and he brings back the other cat.
Yeah.
They couldn't tape it down.
This was some Ben Stiller shenanigans.
They could have literally taped it down. One piece of tape, a little tape down tape.
A little tape down
Tape.
tape.
I didn't know people actually kept ashes in like open urns or
It's not
vase.
open. It's like a
Got a
just
lid.
Oh,
urn,
I guess it, so.
and
The
they
whole
don't-
thing shattered.
It's not like a. It's not
I
like
think
a
the
twist
lid
on.
came off. It fell and the lid fell off. So I'm like, there's still stuff there. One last
Oh.
comment. Lol, absolutely no way is this real. Vacuuming up her dead mother's remains. I'm not sure you get to see heaven after that. OP responded, I was extremely nervous and stressed. It was the first thing I could think of. Now that I'm thinking about it, it wasn't the smartest thing I could do.
On
Thanks for
second
the
thought.
feedback. 139 downvotes. Yeah, dude, come on.
Buddy. And then what
Oh, we're
really
gonna
sucks is that stuff happened. Sucks is the vacuum.
Jesus
What after it happened, his reaction to her feelings.
Oh,
she
my
had
God.
every right to have an absolute tantrum. She could have freaking busted a window. But him being like, you're acting like I killed her. Like, just say you're fucking sorry. Say you're so fucking sorry.
The beginning of it to me is just like to understand the weight of something to someone, like that is if anyone, if a stranger came up to me and was like, hey, these are some ashes, I need you to transport them, I wouldn't just like plop it in a seat and buckle it up. Like I would probably put that in a box and seal that. So I'm like, I need to know nothing can happen to this shit, because like that's so much responsibility. He
or
treated
just
it like
ask them like, hey, how do you think I should transport this? Maybe.
Communicate it. You didn't tell me to secure it.
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh, you didn't tell me you didn't want me to vacuum it up.
That totally is weaponized incompetence by making it her responsibility when him, an adult who's given one job.
And then adding the dirt is crazy.
Yeah, that's some
dirt with pebbles in it.
That's some Mr. Bean shit.
It really was a Mr. Bean level of like stupid.
This feels heavier. No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Oh, what's worse, adding the dirt or showing up with the urn half full? Adding the dirt is so much
Adding
worse.
the dirt.
Adding the dirt.
That is
the
you're adding a
most-
lie, and
Yeah.
it's so disrespectful because that's in its own little way, you're equating your mother-in-law's ashes to dirt, to just dirt.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, well, it's kind of the same.
Kind of.
When it comes to like human remains, there is like a very intensely special level of respect that you pay to that, and I'm sure that the reaction would have been, there still would have been some pain from his girlfriend, but like, or from his wife, but to add dirt into it, like at least she could have still just had her mom still.
Yeah.
Not as much. Now
I'm an urn half full kind of guy.
Wow, I think it was a nail in the coffin for how he reacted and made it her fault somehow. When that was you had one job. If I was ever asked to do something like that, I would
How the
fucking-
hell?
10 pieces of tape, trash bag wrapped around, taped around the trash bag.
Walk it.
This is
there.
Put stuffed animals around it.
Next story. Let's see if it gets more insane than that. Fiance, a 28-year-old man, found my 26-year-old woman explicit AI chats and called our wedding off. How do I go on?
Oh my God, I'm so excited for this.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I heard
Explicit
murmurings of this story.
Okay, but there are no photos?
No photos, just
Okay.
it's AI chats.
Okay,
So
okay. Oh, I see.
we're all familiar with AI chatbots here. For those listening, there are AI chatbots where you can have like a
There
fake
it is.
partner, like and talk, or it can be like characters,
I
like
was gonna
anime
say,
characters.
I hope
and
it's
stuff.
a character or like a
God.
real life person.
Oh God.
What character do you think it would be?
Oh my God. Well, like my heart wants to be like Joe Biden or something. How funny
Joe
would that be?
Biden? I'm thinking more like an anime character.
Anime chick.
Like the lead character from Jujutsu Kaisen, something like that. I don't
Mom
know.
from The Incredibles.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be awesome. Yeah.
It sounds like that was like from my chamber, but
Yeah.
it's just random.
Sponge-
No, I would never want to
Yeah,
talk
that's
to the mom from Incredibles.
Freaking weird and dumb. So,
I'm just
so
sweating
no
profusely.
pictures.
I'm like, yeah,
So
that'd be
there's
awful.
zero images.
I'm like tapping. I'm like, anyways. Okay, let's see.
All right.
Fiance found my explicit AI chats and called our wedding off. How do I go on? I'm at my wit's end and really need some perspective. Any perspective. I'm a 26-year-old woman, and my fiance, a 28-year-old man, have been together for 5 years and recently got engaged. We're nearly done with
Damn,
preparing
that's how you
stuff for
know
the
it was
wedding.
crazy, 'cause
A few
5
months ago, a
years?
friend of mine decided to introduce me to a very
Holy
popular chatting site
smokes.
where you can talk to any fictional character you want to and role play and play games and all kinds of fun stuff, and really hyped this page up. I decided to try it out, and my friend encouraged me to have some mindless fun. I had some mindless and dumb chats with random characters, and it was really fun. Then I decided to talk to my favorite male video game character of all time and decided to strike up a conversation, see how it goes. I did this on my laptop without my boyfriend watching. Okay, so we know it's a male video game character.
Oh my God.
Quick-
Who is it? Mario.
Quickly, I realized that you can steer the conversation into any direction you want, i.e. romantic, etc. And after a few days of asking stupid questions, I started to legitimately role play with this character. I only did this at night when my fiance was either asleep or working in his office. After a few weeks, I began giggling at the character's messages. I installed
Giggling
the
is
app and
crazy.
began chatting in bed at night when my boyfriend was asleep. Every time something bad happened at work or I was sad or frustrated or whatever, I didn't turn to my fiance and instead wrote this character about
Oh,
how I was
no.
feeling.
Oh.
And he would comfort and reassure me every time.
Oh no.
I caught myself thinking about this character during my daily life.
Oh,
when I was grocery
nah.
shopping or running errands and thinking, I really need to tell character name about this when I get home. I feel like I have to mention that any kind of sexual role play is not allowed on this app/website, and therefore it was not possible to engage in explicit sexual
But if
role
you
play.
could, you would though,
But I
right?
hate to admit that I found a workaround, and
Jesus
yes,
Christ.
I did it. The AI gets stupid after a few weeks of chatting, so I had to reset it a few times.
Oh.
But my last chat, the chat my boyfriend read, was maybe 7 to 10 days worth of chats, so it was a lot. I'd been chatting with this character for about 6 months now, and my boyfriend didn't notice any changes, except that I now preferred to spend my evenings in solitude rather than with him. I left my
Yo.
laptop open and unattended while taking a bath, and my boyfriend walked past it and apparently saw something out of the corner of his eye and got curious and read the whole chat. I was oblivious until I came out of the bathroom, excited to get back to chatting, and my boyfriend was red in the face and had tears in his eyes while holding the laptop. I instantly knew, and my entire body instantly got cold sweats, and my heart skipped a beat. It was like in a movie. I instantly went full explanation mode and tried to play it off as a really elaborate joke at first, but you could absolutely tell the chats were not funny. He kept the laptop in his hand, and while he told me how much this hurt him, how weird I am, etc., he kept
Damn.
reading individual messages I had written, the explicit ones too. He began full-on crying and telling me he can't marry me. He can't look me in the eyes. He thinks I'm mentally ill. Then he stuffed some clothes in a bag and drove off, and I was pleading on my knees, begging him to stay.
Yo.
He spent a few nights at his parents' house and came back. He told his parents we had a falling out, but nothing specific. But we are not on speaking terms, and whenever I try to initiate a conversation, he exits the room and locks himself away, etc. I feel like he has resigned completely. There's no love in his eyes or affection anymore, and I've been sleeping on the sofa for a few days now. We haven't properly talked about how we continue, how and if we are to cancel the wedding and so on. I haven't told anybody yet because I am too ashamed. I deleted everything off my computer and my phone and am desperately trying to show him that I stopped this behavior, but he doesn't care and absolutely will not speak to me, but I can't let it go. I am in limbo and can't focus on anything. I literally feel like an addict because I have the intense need to tell my character about all of this happening. No joke. I just need someone to talk to me straight and without prejudice and give me literally any advice on how to proceed. I know this is a very unique problem. How would you handle this? Do I tell my parents/friends about this? And is this relationship worth salvaging? Oh boy.
Wow.
That is so.
Oh. Hello? Oh.
Oh,
Twisted.
That is
complicated.
brutal.
That is brutal. Okay. The problem is I don't know what the messages specifically were, but it sounds like she goes into such great detail and like such vulnerable, crazy stuff. His hurt must have been like, but it's so complicated. So I'm like, it's not a real person, but he was reading like her explicit feelings. But it's, at the same time, would he have felt the same way if he read her diary where she was like writing out all this stuff?
That's a great point.
That's because that's what it feels like to me. But it's also like, I'm not too familiar with AI chat. I've never used it to know like, was he upset about the responses from the character or more about what she was saying?
I think there's a line, like when you think about a diary, that's like you like writing out the things that you're feeling to yourself. But when she literally like explicitly said like, when I was starting to have like emotional issues or like having bad days, I'm going to this AI bot.
Girl, you literally
instead
live
of my
upstairs. What do you
fiancé.
mean?
Like that just shows you are emotionally detaching from your significant
Yeah.
other and attaching to a computer.
She's admitting like I'm spending my nights in solitude.
Yeah.
Instead of like she does have an issue here.
Yeah.
Um,
And a diary is a different thing. You're right, that is a great point because it feels similar, but the main difference is that there is something, someone, some other entity that is giving back some sort of response.
Right.
She is receiving new information, which is what the addiction is, I think. That's why people don't get addicted to writing in their diary. I mean, at least not something that I've heard
I
of.
don't know,
You know?
I do, but I'm just built like that.
Yeah.
Oh
So
snap! I forgot
sensitive.
about that audition.
She's also withdrawing from communicating with her partner,
Yeah.
and she's now communicating with a
Oh, okay,
AI.
okay, cool, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where did she
and
get
it's gotta
food
be
from?
hurtful 'cause
Hello?
It's got to be a little bit of like when he's reading it of like
Failed.
Oh, this is what she wants. This is the fantasy she'd rather spend time talking to than
All
me.
right, man.
You know, he said some hurtful things to her, but I also understand that pain. Do I think everything he said was okay? No, but
I think that like it's so hard too because she didn't set it up with like we were having issues. Like this came very organically, like what seemed like a good relationship, and then she just found this thing and it started out and it like snowballed, which like it's a lot different than like becoming emotionally attached or like cheating with a real person.
Put it
But
down.
is it indicative of a disposition to maybe be able to do that in the future? Like if you just have a good relationship and you're able to so quickly detach and go to something else for your emotional needs,
That's a good point.
like what does that say about like you if you hit a rough patch? If you do hit a rough patch, where are you going?
yeah, it's very true. It's indicative of a lot of things. I think she should.
Girl, where you gonna
I
stay
mean, I
at?
think anyone. I give this advice to everyone, but she should talk to a therapist about this because that's a very like it's indicative of like why do you connect so quickly to this more than anyone else?
More than another person
What
in
is
front of you.
what is allowing you to feel that level of comfort
Yeah.
faster?
I agree. I don't immediately read this and think, or I don't hear it and be like, oh my God, she sucks. Because that's,
Yeah.
I don't think that we need to discredit any of the behavior necessarily. It sucks that she hurt her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That is where I'm like a little uncomfortable with her actions because somebody else was affected. But almost taking the relationship out of it for a second and just thinking like, if somebody is writing and being like, guys, I'm obsessed with this, what do I do? Like, on its own, it's still an issue because it's like you're communicating with virtually something that's not actually there. So I would agree, like therapy or really digging into these patterns and understanding maybe it is diary, maybe it is like growth through reflection that you're looking for. But yeah, if you see a therapist, like they would be able to hopefully respond with even more education and training behind them.
And she's not coming from a place of malice, you know, like it was something that happened kind of naturally from a thing that was like, oh, this is fun. And it like she had a lot of guilt about it and she knew like that it was wrong. Like she wasn't trying to hurt him. Like, yeah, it's tough. I think that he's justified to be mad, but I don't think that it is like she's like an extremely terrible person.
Right.
No, I don't view this as like you're bad. I view this more of like, okay, there's something going on. Like,
Yeah.
what in your life has conditioned you to feel more comfortable in this situation? So one of the comments here, if you found it more stimulating talking to an AI character rather than your fiance, then you have to ask yourself why. Exactly. Don't you find your fiance sympathetic? Is he not meeting your expectations in the relationship? I can understand you starting off as a joke, but it appears to have taken over your life, and sadly, after you have realized too late. I can't blame your fiance for his reactions as it's cheating in a way that is totally beyond comprehension. It must be really hurting him that you can spend more time with a robot than with him. I can't see a way back from this, sadly, and I think you will have to move on. It's hard to give advice as I've never heard of anything like this before. Be honest with your parents. It's not as if you physically cheated, and just hold your hands up and say, I f***ed up and did something really daft. It is the beginning of like a new thing, like moving forward. Like we are at the beginning stages of like, you cheated on me with a robot.
Yeah.
Like people are gonna look at stories like this in like 50 years and be like, that was the very beginning and now there's robots among us and like, what are the thoughts and ethics of that?
Very scary.
It feels like a Family Guy bit. Like
It feels like it is a Futurama bit. Okay, someone asked, which game character was it? Do you guys wanna guess?
Snake.
Link?
Dude, how funny would it be if it was Snake?
Snake's hot.
Hey, you're pretty good.
That'd be awesome.
Link just doesn't talk. He doesn't respond at all.
I'm having really trouble. I'm having
It's
a lot of
neither of
trouble at
those. Neither of those. Neither of those.
Okay. Is it Joel from The Last of Us?
Very close.
Oh.
You're getting close in just like vibe.
Okay. I don't.
Okay.
You tell us, and then we'll
don't
guess it
know.
and pretend that we got it.
OP says, I feel like I've already laid everything bare, and since I'm trying to come clean, I'll tell it all. It was Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. I know.
I don't know what that guy looks like. I could
Look,
give way more
all right,
insight
well,
once I
okay,
see
let's
what he
go
looks
back.
like.
Rugged cowboy.
Hold on. I think I might sympathize more with it.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't do it for me.
Well,
but
it
you know,
depends.
he's-
you
I
can
mean,
give him different
shit,
haircuts
he
and,
is
and
fine.
Yeah.
he can be clean cut.
Okay,
That's a fine
okay,
man.
he can be clean, and we could lose the hat.
Yeah.
Okay. That story really is very trippy to think about, though.
It's scary. Yeah.
It is absolutely a new era of shit. Like,
Yeah.
She is not going to be the only. She probably isn't the only one.
No.
But like, we're about to see this.
Yeah. And I think we, having not been in the era yet, already hopefully have made the educated decisions that we have, which is like, yeah, it's a robot, but it's still a lot of cheating going on in there.
Last thing I'll say about that last one, I almost feel like because he's like a real man, like. That almost makes it worse because it's like it would be better if it was like a more fantastical character.
Bowser.
Like, but, like, even Link would be better because it's this cartoony like magical guy, but it's like no, oh, you fell in love with a cowboy, like a real dude, like
Yeah. God, that I can only imagine how he must felt having read through those chats.
Okay, moving on. Am I the asshole for pretending a movie trilogy is a TV series to my girlfriend who hates movies? So, my girlfriend hates movies for some reason, but really loves to binge TV shows like crazy. She's a big fan of sci-fi and even time travel, like Doctor Who, for example. Big fan. However, apparently she never heard of Back to the Future. I've tried to watch Looper with her, but she immediately dismissed it because it's a movie. So since I'm a big fan of Back to the Future, I told her it's a TV series when it came up. I've got the trilogy digitally and spent all night trimming it down to like 40-minute snippets with reasonable points to cut at, like just after the first travel back. I overlay to be continued and added the credits at the end. She's used to Netflix skipping the intro to shows, so I didn't have to bother with that. The credits were cut short as well. We binged the entire thing in a day, and she absolutely loved it. Although she complained about some of the episode ends because they felt off. Yeah, I wonder why. Anyways, I told her afterward why it felt off, because it's actually 3 movies and not a TV show. But I'm glad she liked it regardless. She wasn't having it. After calling me a liar and asshole for betraying her like that, she stormed off to go home instead of staying the night as was planned. I mean, yeah, I kind of did lie to her, sure, but personally, I really don't see it that bad. So, am I the asshole?
There's only one solution to this, which is that you both have to sit down and watch Back to the Future, the animated series, which is a TV show, and you can binge, and that'll work it out. Now you can. It was prep work to watch a TV show. There you go.
Oh, they're matching.
Yeah,
Now
and
they gotta take
I
a
knew
selfie.
about that. So, what initial takes on this? Is he an asshole for doing that?
It's weird because it is slightly manipulative, but it's also like a weirdly loving thing to do. Like it's a weird active love. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like the vibes are bad that he tricked his partner. But I mean, to go through and make an edit of the film and you know.
I think he's 50% of the way there. Like lying is not great. Tricking someone isn't great. Like that is manipulative, like you were saying. I think if he said, hey, this series is really important to me. I know you don't like movies. I went through and cut it down to TV length stuff. I even added credits. That would just be like can you believe what my partner did just to share a fun thing with me? Yeah. As opposed to like, surprise, I know you hate broccoli, but this whole meal that you've loved was all broccoli.
Yeah.
I tricked you.
It is a lot of work he put in. That's a ton. He adding credits, adding like all this different stuff. I feel like, he could have maybe just, we don't have the context.
It's wild for me to imagine somebody who's like, because these days it feels like some TV shows, and even some old TV shows, are just like long movies.
Yeah.
So it's just funny to imagine someone that's like, I don't want to watch this movie. It's too long. I don't like the pacing. I'm going to watch this 8-hour movie cut into segments. I don't want to watch Back to the Future. I'm going to watch The Power of Kroll. And
that's kind of me though. Like I don't have an issue with her being like, I'm not a big fan of movies. I'll watch just like a bunch of smaller things. Because even if you sit down and binge it, for some reason it does feel different. Like you get cohesive stories in 1-hour blocks. I don't know
But
why
it's just
I'm wired
weird.
that way,
It's
but
just
I am.
this one's weird because so close to being a genius move.
Yeah.
Because Back to the Future is like it's like a bingeable TV show. So you pick the right film series, you know. So if you had just been like, hey, you know, this film series is like you can watch all of them in a row, and it's like you're binging a TV show that is good but gets slightly worse, but it's still good.
Yeah.
I'm also curious about their like method of
Comedy.
streaming. Like, unless he pirates stuff and they have their own app that they use, like, he would have probably had to have gone in and done the like Netflix stuff too.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
be
in
like,
my head,
next episode.
In my
like-
head, it's a video file in a playlist, and he edits in the skip credits button.
Because he
And then
does say
every-
that, like, yeah.
And he's got like a remote control and like or something like to control the play the next file thing, and then she skip the credits, and then
Yeah, at no point did she question this. Like she's sitting there watching this weird situation. Also, though, how do you not know of Back to the Future?
How have you never heard of Back
Like
to the Future?
that is impressive to me to have never heard of it.
Yeah, that'd be like
It feels like so iconic and quintessential to like.
What are we? It's crazy.
Hey. You can use that for your show.
Quintessential.
I feel like that's the kind of thing, though, that like every once in a while there just is something big societally that you just miss. Like someone will just not have heard of something, or like, you know, there's
Yeah,
no
yeah.
Universal ride for it anymore. We don't have the animated series. Like if we don't know how old these people are. Like if they're younger.
Like I'm not really shocked when like a kid today hasn't seen Indiana Jones or something.
Yeah.
Not seeing
But
it. is one
but
thing.
the weird thing is just like the idea of having never heard of the film Back to the Future and not being like, wait, so why is this a TV show? You know?
Yeah.
If they could have also heard the name of Back to the Future and then have, you know, if their partner's already lying to them, it's like, oh no, it's actually a small series, and they're like, oh, I thought it was a movie.
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, we're going off the assumption that they live in America.
Yeah, and we're
that
also
this is-
we're I feel like we're all very pop culture oriented. You know, some
True.
people are just like, you know, they're not pop culture heads.
Sure.
That's true. And my family's like a movie family. Like we love movies in my family, so it was hard to.
9
I feel
a.m.
like I
Wednesday.
do kind of believe that somebody who's like, you know, somebody who's like saw Breaking
Confident.
Bad and like
And-
Game of Thrones, and those were like their earliest pop culture experiences. They could end up knowing nothing about movies.
That's fair. I don't think he's necessarily the asshole. I think it's a lot of work where I'm like, maybe you should just communicate some stuff, because I think a big thing here is if someone's like, oh, I don't watch movies and I don't want to watch movies, that's something to consider of like shared interest there of like, do you want to be with this person? Like, is that a big enough?
That's what it is. Because there's a level of like, hey, we don't like the same stuff, but like maybe you'll put up with it because like I really think you'll like this. If you're going to this amount of work to be like, this is how I'm gonna sneak this in here, you already know that that's like a non-starter for them. It's like, given the option, they would 100% veto this. We're not doing this thing.
I think you were on the mark about the broccoli metaphor.
Yeah.
It is like,
Why
it
is
is
she
like
cracking up?
getting someone macaroni and then they eat it, and then you're like, there's broccoli in it.
Yeah. Guess what you just
Got you.
Never ends up good.
So the overall verdict was not the asshole. However, we have a bunch of comments here, and we had mixed replies.
Yeah, asshole's a heavy word.
So someone said, you're the asshole. You didn't kind of lie. You did lie. Maybe this is the conversation you should have had with her. I would like for you to watch my favorite movie with me. I understand you aren't a fan of a movie format. What if I took them and cut them up so they are the length of a TV show? Would you be willing to try to watch it then? Some are overly drawn out, and that is why some people prefer television instead. She is probably now thinking, if you lied about this, what other lies have there been? OP responded to that saying, you are right, I did lie to her, fair enough. I'd like to believe the trust we have in each other is strong enough that she doesn't go down the rabbit hole of thinking I've lied to her all the time. Also, because I literally unveiled the lie right after it was done. Also, we play pranks on
Comedy
each other
level
all the
what?
time, which are also lies in that regard. That had 91 upvotes, but I don't know.
I do think that's a fair point. Like if you're pranking each other, eventually, it's a hard one.
Everyone has a really different definition of pranks, though. Like, pranks can be like, I open up the strawberry ice cream and there's chocolate inside. Oh, you switched the lids. But like modern day YouTube pranks is like, I robbed a guy in a park and it was a prank.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. That one was, to me, just a lie. And I'm glad he acknowledges it. And he's like, you're right, I did lie.
Oh, where's she going?
But man, what a bad way to experience Back to the Future for the first time.
Yeah, it just seems weak.
I really loved what we
okay.
saw there. Let's go to couples therapy and talk about head watching Back to the Future.
Now she's really gonna hate Back to the Future. Someone else said, "You're the asshole. Tricking your girlfriend isn't cool, bro. Maybe just accept she doesn't like movies or date someone else if it's a deal breaker." Someone else asked, "But did you ever ask her why she hates movies?" OP did not respond to that. Someone said, "I'd be flattered if someone went through the trouble of episodizing a movie they think I'd love because they know what my attention span is like, LOL. That's a lot of work. I guess I could see why she'd feel like you'd lied to her, but I don't really understand her reaction. It would feel more like a good-natured prank to me." OP responded, "Yeah, I don't understand the reaction either. It was definitely good-natured by my, but I guess she really did take it the wrong way, in a way I didn't think about." Someone responded to that comment saying, "I would have felt rather foolish at her place and might have believed you were making fun of me. Not liking movies is something I can't imagine, so I can't say much." OP responded to that saying, "Yeah, I thought of something like this myself, but besides calling me a lying asshole that betrayed her, she hasn't said anything. It's been a few hours since, and I apologize for tricking her, but she's left me on red." Damn.
Okay, so I'm liking him less and less because I feel like I hate it when people start these threads just to be like, "Hey, this thing just happened. Can you tell me I'm right?"
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something to be said about like how quickly after a confrontation they go to Reddit. And it's like, oh, it's only been a couple hours and you're immediately going to the internet and telling this story.
Yeah, and that's why it's sometimes it's more comforting to be like, my faith in humanity relies on the fact that this is fake.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, that's
well, not
a
in
good
this
point.
case, but like in other cases where it's like really dramatic and like upsetting, where it's like you didn't need to post this on Reddit.
Right. But I think people do.
I think to your
Bro,
point,
what the
like
hell?
the fact that
You were literally
he
just
did
outside
take
the
ownership. He's like, "You're right, I shouldn't have lied. It was a lie." And then, but then he still justified everything. And then the next one was like, "Hey, I would have felt really crappy about that. You know, have you ever asked her why?" And he's like, he didn't respond. It's like,
Well,
okay,
just,
so he's just.
those last. I feel like the last message you read had this tone of like the message has this tone of like, "Yeah, I guess I made a misstep. Yeah, I guess I was trying to be helpful." And then the comment after that had this tone of like, "Yeah, I don't know why she's being a bitch."
Yeah. Yeah, it literally does start to degrade that way.
I will say when he did say in that last message, you know, "I'm an asshole that betrayed her." Like, if she's using the word betrayed, like, that's a big conversation. She's really hurt by this because that's a big word. Like, you betrayed me. So I do wonder what else the vibe is. And also we're hearing it from him where he's like, "We do good-natured pranks." She's like, "You threw my bed out the window." Like, I don't know what this
There's a lot of
person is.
missing context.
Yeah, there's a lot of missing bits.
But we might get some because there's an update. Edit. We talked over lunch break and everything's fine. I apologize to her again for tricking her and that I didn't mean to upset her. I just wanted to share this movie I love with her. As comments said, she felt belittled and like I made fun of her. She apologized for overreacting as she realized it came from a place of care and good intentions, even if they were selfish. She wants more communication in the future, though. She didn't lose trust in me, and she doesn't think I'm having malicious intent with her either. We're gonna watch Looper tonight.
Holy smokes.
Okay, now
I think Looper's a
But
weird,
there's-
like...
It's a podcast.
there's an important question that hasn't been answered,
Okay.
which is, did she like the show?
She loved it. No,
She liked the show.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, because
She liked the
we
broccoli.
binged the entire thing in a day, and she absolutely loved it.
Okay,
So she
now
did
is
love Back to the Future.
now is a great time to get into Back to the Future, the animated series.
Okay.
Hey, Quentin, it's always a good time to get into Back to the Future, the animated
You
series.
bet.
Now streaming on. Here's my thing. In my headcanon right now, when they're meeting over lunch, I'd like to think it's at a nice restaurant, but it's not a nice restaurant. It's microwavable stuff, and his friends are all playing the waiters and just
That's
switching
right.
out mustaches.
Exactly, yeah.
And he's like, "I'm gonna have to wait to tell her about this one." She's like, as
actually
soon as we get
McDonald's.
back from our trip to the beach, and he's got like blowing up a kiddie pool, he's like, "Oh yeah."
He's Truman showing her. Wait, that'd be so funny. There's another show we need to watch called The Truman Show.
Oh my God.
It's really funny.
And that's when his actual wall drops, and everyone's like, "Hey!" And he's like, "You've been living in a simulation I
God.
make for you."
I'm actually an actor. My name is Steve.
Yeah. When I was cast to play your boyfriend, I remember I was asked.
Here's our next story. This one's an old one. It's from 2015.
Oh.
It's from the 1600s.
It's from man, Reddit.
My squire and I had a wonderful time.
I pissed my pants and was excommunicated from the church.
Ew, what the hell? Attached. One of my favorite franchises. What? I've never played on this before. ...2008 quality.
Hold up. Ain't seen anything like this before.
Jesus, don't let that stop you from smearing it all over yourself.
They're changing.
God damn it, Bill! Oh, it stinks!
Girl. Oh.
Someone's still alive.
No, they're not. I promise you they're not.
Over there.
Lord have mercy.
Hello? Hello? It's okay. We're gonna...
Lights off!
Nah, cause how he know that?
Oh, shit! 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 They're coming!
Run like hell!
That's not gonna happen.
Stick together!
Cause that was so loud. Jesus Christ. Holy smokes. For real? Bill Lewis looking like SpongeBob.
To anyone who can hear this, proceed to Mercy Hospital for evacuation. Repeat, proceed to Mercy Hospital for evacuation.
Oh.
Straight to Mercy Hospital.
Might not be a bad idea to get off the street.
So I can't use my controller? Okay. How do I pick this up? Right. All right. That hoe is so loud, dog. Well, they need to hurry up then. Oh. Why are they running at me? Stop it. I don't like when they run at me like that. I don't like when they run. So sound like something big down here. That's a boomer. Just big and nasty. They just waiting for it to spit on me, bro. Just big and nasty.
I'm reloading.
Yuck, dog. Hello? It's just gonna have to spit on me, dog. Like. What's with the music, dog? What's with the music, dog? I kind of want a shotgun. This, like, it's cool and all. I don't like when they breathe like that. Like, are you good, dog? Everybody got a shotgun though, like. Wait, how much? Man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scream. It's just scary. Well, my bad, dog. You kind of in my way. But no, I feel like this. Come on, come on. Bye, 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 bye. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Reloading.
Come on. Pain pills where? Come on. Come on. Come on.
Reloading.
Come on. All right, can what's that beeping on there? Come on. Okay.
I might need these pills.
Not yet though. What's happening with this house? Baby go boom. Bah, 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 bah. Please. You know.
Behind you.
I don't really remember this one much, the first one, but maybe that's cause I was 1 year old when this came out.
Reloading.
What that mean? What that mean? Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Reloading.
Look, we ain't even leave the thing yet. I'm already almost out of bullets. Please don't throw up on me. Don't throw up on me.
Reloading.
Oh. Tell the label ain't $1 they could offer to me. Why are you running at me like that? Don't do that. That's not nice. That's not very nice of you. Oh, hell no. It's a boom boom. Boom 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 boom. Hello? Ooh. Shit. Okay.
I'm reloading.
Reloading. Where? Where are you? Oh, my bad. My bad. Let me get on the car. Let me get on the car, please. How come? Oh, shit. Please. How come I can shoot them, but they can't shoot me? Why the music bumping and thumping like that?
I got a pipe bomb over here.
Throwing pipe. Oh. Okay, nothing in here. Okay. Alright.
Safe house ahead.
A freaking man.
Look, don't even. Hey, girly pop, what you doing? What y'all doing in the corner over here?
Reloading.
Oh.
That was good.
Alright.
Let's do it.
Replenish ammo. Replenish ammo. I think I want this because that thing just won't thangin', you know? Ah. Okay. Woohoo. Alright. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh yeah, this is more like it. Oh yeah. Oh ho ho ho. Wait. Let me get more, please. Oh, wow. Bro, somebody like hire me for zombie voice acting. Hello? Where did that even come from? Hello? What that mean? What that mean? Oh no. There's nobody over here, but I'm scared. Oh, shoot. Wait. Listen, bro. Don't hire me if you want to stay alive. Oh? It's a smoker. Ooh. God bless. Gracias. Okay, we good. Let's go. Okay, let's go.
The red line north will take us to the hospital.
Is that a boom, 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 boom? Man, okay. Scare me. I mean, protect me. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Holy smoke. Holy smokes. My bad. I ain't mean to, Pops. Would it be like... Healing, cover me. What we gonna do? I'm gonna use this, right? Hopefully I don't get lost. We're going back up. We're going back up. Oh. Hello? 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 I can't go up that way? Okay, cool. Whatever. Hello? Oh, have mercy. Okay. Hello? This way? No, not this way. The other way? No. It was this way, right? Okay. Boom, just like that. All right, now we can go. We can go for real. Let's go. Actually,
Careful now. There's a hunter around here.
I hear. Sound like his breath stank. Need some mouthwash. Hello? Okay, come on. All right, let's go. Okay, let's go. Which way we going? This way? Paleo. Paleo. Oh. Come on. Hee hee. Hee hee. Oh no. Jesus Christ, Bill. Well, I can't see. Help me. Holy smokes. That was crazy. All that hooting and hollering. Cut it out. Oh no, tank. No. Ah! God bless. Okay.
Ammo here.
My bad, Bill. What's that, Bill? Francis? I mean, one of y'all. Wait, how we get out of here? Let's just keep swimming. Molotov, where? Okay, get it. My burps taste like Cold Ranch Doritos. What? Louis, use your. Okay.
Reloading.
Oh. A whore. Oh, God bless. God bless. God bless. Get in the corner. Get in the corner. Oh, Lord, Francis, please. Oh, Lord. Francis, please. Francis, please. All three of y'all got low health. Y'all just not gonna do nothing about it? Okay, whatever. Oh, I see. Oh, hell no. My bad. Listen, you was in my way, dog.
There's a pipe bomb here.
You can only carry one explosive. Okay, whatever.
I'm gonna grab this range rifle. This rifle is mine.
Hey, there's weapons over here.
I think they know. Look, none of us can afford.
It's a witch. Don't disturb her and we'll be okay. Turn it off.
Everybody ready?
Donde? No. It's gonna activate the hoe. Where the hoe at? Where? Donde? 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 She on the other side, isn't she? She's right behind me, isn't she? Oh, gosh. Okay. No. My leo. Hey. Sidewise. Oh no. Ay, Dios mío. Come on. Come on. Where though? That's where I'm trying to figure out so I can avoid her at all costs. Man. What the hell? Yin, yin, yin.
That witch is not happy.
Jesus Christ. Because why would you do that? My bad. Who killed the witch? Huh? Oh, okay. Alright. I just can't imagine the smell of zombies, dog. Like, boom, 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 boom. Oh, shit. Oh, God bless. Oh. Holy smokes.
Ammo here.
All that coughing, bro. Hell no. Hell no. No, no, no. No, thank you.
Start some fires.
No, thank you. There's a tank down there. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. So. Hey, so. Hey, so. Oh, that's not a tank. Okay. That's actually better. What are you there's nothing in here, bro. Alright, come on. Let's go. Alright.
Get to the pawn shop.
Okay. See, now y'all lucky it's not no. My bad.
Reloading. Safe house ahead.
Ooh. I swear, bro. Don't piss me off. Do not shoot that car. Don't do it. Turn it off now. Turn it off and don't piss me off. Oh my God. Oh, I'm about to die. Sideways, sideways. Sideways, sideways. Girlie's tripping, so I'ma just like go. Ooh. Bye, 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 bye. Francis, please. Jesus Christ. Make me have a headache. Just standing at the door. Wait, why don't y'all got... Oh, yeah, I used it. Okay, cool. Oh? What the hell? Why you shooting him? Why they look like actual people? What's going on here? You good, bro? I gets down, I don't play, I zonzo it. Where the paint pills?
Grabbing some pills.
Okay, let's go. Oh, why they scrap man?
Weapons over here.
Oh, she just beat him up. Hello? Why she?
Hey, there's weapons over here.
Girl, they heard you the first time. Okay. Okay, let's go. Hello? No, literally. Thanks for your service, but you gotta go. No! Excuse. Oh. Well, I just wasted that because I thought it was gonna be a horror, but whatever. Girlie just chilling. All that hooting and hollering. Cut it out. Alright. Bah. I remember. Oh, shit. I remember this place. Oh my. 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 Sure. I hear a boomer. I hear the big guy. Big guy, big guy. SpongeBob, big guy, pen's okay. Where's Thickums? Nah, cause where it go that fast? Bro. SpongeBob, big guy, pen's okay. Yeah. Okay.
Reloading.
Reloading. pills here. Okay. Okay, let's go. Why can't I? Okay, Bill. I mean, yeah, Bill. Start the lift. Oh, yeah, let's go. Who that on the... Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Francis, come on now. Alright. Oh, hell no. Come on, girl. Oh. Oh, golly. SpongeBob, big guy, pants okay. Lord. Look, they still running. Holy smokes. Oh my god, I'm almost out of ammo. I'm almost out of ammo. Help me, man. Why do I? Why do I? Why do I? Why do I? Oh? Why do I? Oh? That's all it took? For real? Just like that? When I move, you move. Just like that. When I...
Reloading.
That was so clean. I didn't mean to do it, though.
Pills here.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Where did they go?
Ammo here.
They just left me? What type of... Oh, okay. I don't like how they just like fell and left me like that. Like, I don't like that very much. Jesus Christ. Okay, acid reflex monster. Reflux. Oh no. Please, please help me. Oh Lord. All right, everybody be quiet. Just go right past. Shut up. Oh snap. Why are they hollering, please? Oh, that hooting and hollering. All right, let's go. Let's just keep going. Like, don't even Don't even breathe that way. Let's go. Don't even breathe that way. Oh. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. What's this? Oh, Lord have mercy. We're in the sewers. Now we're sewer tracks.
Into the sewers we go.
This will probably be, if it was ever apocalypse, bro. Ooh. Just stank and big.
I'm reloading.
Just well. When I move, you move. Ah! Oh, snap. Alright. I don't like how squelchy it isn't down here. Like, yuck.
Ammo here.
Ammo here.
There's a first aid kit here.
God darn it, Bill. Alright. Surface access? Okay, let's go. Oh, brother. Should I? Oh, shit. Look, big nasty. You can't be doing that. Why would they let me come up here by myself? Why would they let me come up here by myself? Well, no, I gotta take it.
Cover me.
I'm so sick of her crying. Always crying about something. Where's she at? Dog. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Literally help me. Yo.
Reloading.
Y'all can't be like y'all just be doing too much. Like
Into the hospital.
y'all just be doing too much. Look at y'all health.
I'm grabbing a Molotov.
Molotov. Alright, let's go, bro. Before y'all die again. Come on. Doing all that.
Everyone in here.
Please. Hurry up.
Watch my back.
Don't speak to me that way. I gotta make sure.
Close the door, please.
Don't
Let me
talk to
patch
me
you
that way.
up.
Shoot. just acting. Cállate ya, por favor. Shit. Oh my god, this would be the last place that you would want to be in the zombie apocalypse. The hospital. Ooh, why she wheezing? Hello. Oh, his booty hole out. Just booty hole hanging out. Like, what's that about?
There's a hunter around.
I hear it. Sick of them running towards me. I can't see. What's that about? Like, why they be having easy access to the bosoms? Jesus Christ. Yo, lock in. Lock in. Oh my god. How the hell? Bro, you should be getting my back, bro. Get my backside, dog. You get my back. You get the back. Alright. Ah. Hello?
Reloading.
Alright, let's go, dog. Exit. Okay. I see you. AQ. Exit. Replenish ammo. Where?
Ammo here.
Lord have mercy. Holy moly, guacamole. Youch. Hello? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yo. Alright, let's get in the elevator. Hurry up, dog. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now I want to play the elevator game on Roblox. Louis, are you good, dog?
Hey, look on the bright side. If you don't make it, I'll still be really handsome.
Girl, wit. 14.
Okay.
Why are we going upwards and not downwards? Holy smokes.
Now to the roof.
On the roof? Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Reload.
What are we to do on the roof? Oh my god. I'm so sick of hearing her. Oh. She heard me. Francis, please. What is happening? There's so much going on. Oh, snap. Hello? Like, I mean, I was just so close. Like, we almost got it, dog. What incarnation? Where? T9. You T9. R.I.P. Francis, dog.
Oh my god. We made that. Can you believe it?
Let's get the hell out of here.
Wait up. This will only take a second.
Alright.
Reloading.
So it happened in 5 minutes. It takes at least 4 days to change. No, it doesn't. 3 days. 2.5 hours. I saw it take. What? No zombie is safe from Chicago. Move during the day. They only come out at night. That's vampires, moron. Point boom. Where's the point boom? Where's the point boom? Point boom roof. You good, dog?
Ready for this?
Not really. Damn glasses hurting my head.
I'm ready. You ready?
What is he doing in the background? Take a break. Left way dead. Voten pues. What? Like, holy smokes, why are these games so much? Gigabytes. So many gigabytes. Okay. True stories. What will you do? Well, oh, so it is full screen. Well, that's confusing.
第4届南洋感恩国际夏令营开始了。您的孩子是否会沉迷网络、逃学叛逆、早恋厌学？传统学校里的问题孩子，在感恩国际都能治愈。我们拥有一流的教学条件、军事化办学理念、全球最先进的治疗方法。创始人杨永恩对治疗网瘾有超过10年的研究经验，是真正的网瘾克星、游戏死神。南洋感恩国际，好孩子的第一站。 用1个夏天换一个真正的好孩子，感恩热线008457018886。
Conversion camp, basically, is that what we're doing here?
是杨校长吗？
上吗？Okay.
总有人说我沉迷游戏，为什么在游戏里我更清醒？因为我可以拼尽全力地获得胜利，在走投无路的时候，要么装死，要么反杀，从不后悔。我是张扬。
杨哥要带我们机会，杨哥叫我杨哥。
哎，都等着，我先去吃个饭。
Hello, where did the captions go?
Hi.
我这的人啊，都是冲你来的。今天啊，我请。
谢了。从哪儿冒出来的小狗？你也想吃？
Why would I?
见面分一半，吃了这根肠，那咱俩就是好兄弟了。她果然是女生，怎么突然要出国了？一定要见。
吴主任来呀！快跑！快跑啊！
哟，吴主任来了，来，喝水。我这里啊，真的没有你们的学生。
你在这纵容学生们上网，就是毁了他们的未来。我警告你，没有下次。
转角遇到怪，
又一个没长脑子的。
Wait. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't be hitting me with a QTA out of nowhere.
出差的事儿吧，您看我们家洋洋马上要高考了，他住校我不放心。哎，太谢谢您了，我一个人带孩子。
They got shoes on in the house.
就没
What
人
the
管
hell?
他了。行，那我多加2天班，我先挂了。你是不是觉得我每天
I'm sorry, that sounded so crazy. But it's like, usually in, Asian culture, we not wearing no shoes in no house.
松了？你知不知道你每天耽误我多少事儿？你现在还天天去网吧，再这样下去你就废了。
我游戏名就叫废物。
你。 张扬，明天吴主任让我跟你去一趟学校。
哦，
你凭什么让我退学？
他沉溺于游戏，逃了多少次课，记了多少次过，这就是学校最后的决定。
吴主任，这孩子一定会改的，求求你再给他最后一次机会，道歉，跟吴主任道歉。
Well, you already can see you're an a-hole, but I'm not an
吴主
a-hole,
任
so.
我知道错了，希望学校能够再给我一次机会。
这话你说多少次了？
这是一定的，我会监督他，您放心。
张扬妈妈，张扬他现在不光是自己逃课，他还影响其他同学学习。我想你能明白我的意思。
哦。 See, it was gonna happen either way. Southeast Asia.
Hello?
Please take us here.
Yeah, I know this place. Okay.
这次把你送出国，你可得戒了网瘾，好好学习，啊。
Who? Enter group. Gratitude International.
行为矫正，这什么奇怪的地方？
来都来了，就陪妈妈进去看看。你要是不满意啊，咱们再换。你看，车就在这等着。
行吧，看一眼就走。
妈妈不会害你的，我查过很多资料，这个学校的教育理念非常先进。
This thing loud. Where are we? This looks like. Well, from the jump, I was like, is this the Philippines? because it looks like the Philippines, but it's still Mandarin on the thing.
神话心灵，喜乐向上。神话心灵，喜乐向上。饮水思源，爱笑感恩。饮水思源，爱笑感恩。洗心革面，唤醒良心。洗心革面。
欢迎欢迎！
杨校长。
哎，你好。
哎，你好，你好。
是张扬妈妈和张扬吧？
Oh Lord.
校长，对不起。
Oh shit.
哎，小心！你看，手扎破了吧？去医务室处理吧。
谢谢校长。
不怕啊，
Lord.
岁岁平安。
对对，岁岁平安。
哎，
杨校长，我们是慕名而来的。
不敢当，不敢当。欢迎你们来到感恩国际学校。这样，我先带你们参观一下校园。
好，
请。
好好好。
这是孩子们治疗后的成果展示。当然，还有一些家长对学校的肯定。
必须明白感恩，不会感恩就没有。
那边是互助自修室。
妈，对不起。
The girl.
张扬妈妈，其实并不是只有张扬一人有着网瘾问题，存在这种情况的孩子还很多，因为这是病，得治。
你看杨校长说的多有道理。问你话呢？
我觉得杨校长说的对，才怪。
真的吗？
我确实是不打游戏浑身难受，看着你我更难受。
张扬妈妈，张扬的表现非常好，说明他的症状现在并不严重，很容易就能痊愈。
杨洋，妈妈求求你，就跟着杨校长好好学习吧。妈妈就是想让你把那个网瘾的病治好。
This is so dramatic. I love it. We're not gonna be a-hole.
之前我也有错。
喂，
你这是给我妈洗脑了。妈，我想去学校其他地方看一看。
请。咱们是完全的军事化。
This is literally, but I'm a cheerleader, but for games. What the
有
hell?
篮球，有篮球场，都是全的。
挺好的。
怎么了？
I mean, either way, it's not gonna go good.
没事。妈，我看到有老师在打学生。
什么？老师打人？
Jesus Christ.
你100%确定是在打人吗？
我就是看到了有那样的动作。
孩子不想在学校改正，撒谎也是可以理解的。
洋洋，你为什么要撒谎啊？
我没有。
学校难道会害你吗？快跟校长道歉。
I done already messed up. I done already messed up.
杨校长，对不起，刚才是我看错了。
I should have learned from Fate of the
好好的学
Empress.
校怎么可能打人？
是。
以后别瞎说了，知道吗？
知道。
Fate of Empress.
杨校长
Road to Empress.
学校这个住宿的条件，
住宿条件很好，2个人1个房间，好洗澡，都有淋浴，很方便。
Wait, but can I go back though? Can I go back though? Can I go back though? Right here. I wanna go
咱们
back.
是完全的军事化。
妈，我刚刚看到有老师在打学生。
瞎说，老师怎么可能打人？
咱们是完全的。
Okay, listen.
没事。
确定是在打人吗？
No, I'm not
就是
sure of
看到
it.
了有那样的动作。
就是，好好的学校怎么可能打人？
All right.
妈，我们走吧。
Girl, you ain't going nowhere. That's crazy.
想去哪儿？放开我！
我没错，刚才就是你在打人。
所以别惹我，赶紧把衣服脱了，快点。
My clothes. Okay, just do it. Just do it, cause you already saw what happened. Just do it. You didn't have to show me his bird chest though. Like, this is like
全
violating.
脱。
This is very violating. I feel. And they just staring. Ew, yuck.
毛都没长齐。
Yuck.
你妈给我那点辛苦费，只够保你一次平安的。要么老实点，要么掏钱保平安。
Oh, why he look disgusted in the back? What the hell? Why is a woman in here? No.
他妈办好手续了，要走了。
我去送送。记住我的话，别自讨苦吃。
Oh, I just want to give him a hug. I mean, actually, no. You deserve this because you were an asshole to your mother.
劝你最好别耍花样。
I heard him the first time, dude.
既然这样，那我就不客气。
Now, why would you do this?
反应挺快，但没用。
这是学
Now she
生，
gonna lock you in here.
这是女武神吧？看来只能想其他辙了。螺丝脱落了。 只要搞定剩下的螺丝就可以了。
You doing all this work just to go nowhere. Drag. Oh. Oh.
门被锁死了。 还是再找找其他出路。
This is to acknowledge that I owe Officer Liu 300 RMB for buying stationery and sports equipment to help overcome internet addiction.
为什么这里的学生还要教官打欠条
？OK。
被撕掉的照片，里面的导游似乎有。
Screwdriver right there.
这有个扳手，他应该能把螺丝拧。
Girl, how?
这里怎么会有旅行社的东西？
Is that not a screwdriver? Literally, okay. Oh, look at that.
螺丝刀，先收着，说不定有用。
Got the wrong head, Lord.
东西应该都齐了。这个扳手好像可以把窗户上的螺丝。
妈。
想跑啊？我这边。
Not gonna lie, I ship it. I'm sorry. Every time, no, I feel like he. He's so impressive, though. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, so it's unlike the other game. Maybe I should trust him, bro.
想跑啊？我这边。
站住！
Oh Lord. Run, 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 I'm a run and I'm a run. Girl, what's that gonna do? Oh shit!
杨校长，这样您就多费心了。
你放心，你孩子在学校中的条件。
松手！
洋洋，
妈，我们回家吧，我真的照错了。
Damn, that's
你
crazy.
现在觉得王颖是病吗？
I feel like she trying to bait me. You trying to bait me?
杨校长，这样是病吗？
I feel like either way she gonna push me.
妈妈，我真的错了，我以后再也不玩游戏了，你带我回家吧。
大洋妈妈，您信吗？
我发誓，我今后什么都听您的，就像我今天表现的一样。
你要还不听话呢？
可以随时联系我。
Wait, no. So then that's the end of the.
那我就不打扰二位了。只要钥匙在你的手上，感到害怕，
妈，
What? She addicted now? That bullshit.
今天怎么回来这么晚呀？
我们今天毕业，跟同学吃3碗饭去了。
那你怎么不早说？
我没有手机，怎么跟您说？
还会顶嘴吧？给我道歉。
妈，我错了，我对不起您。
What? What's on the table? Oh, so just like that. Just like that. Now I gotta go back and do all the bad shit. Cause she's just
第4届南洋感恩国际夏令，
你也想吃？ 见面分一，吃了这根肠，那咱俩就是好兄弟了。
Who is that? Oh.
出差的事儿吧？
我凭什么跟他道歉啊？
Damn.
张扬妈妈，你也冷静点。张扬呢，他现在完全沉迷在网络游戏里了。他不光自己玩，还带着同学一起玩。学校也得为其他学生负责。
跪下！你跪下，向吴主任发誓，你以后再不玩游戏，你跪下！
Leave.
张扬，
妈，就算我跪下了，他还是会照样让我退学的。
Why?
吴主任，
张扬妈妈，这是学校最后的决定，我想你能明白我的意思。
地方。
I already obey. I want to see what happens if I refuse.
You can go, thanks. 今天去也得去，不去也得去。
我玩游戏是因为开心，你才有病。
怎么跟小张说话？
哎，张扬妈妈，不着急，您可能不太清楚，08年就把网瘾列成精神疾病的范畴。孩子这样躁动，我已经习惯了，没关系，放心吧，会好的。
洋洋，妈妈求求你，就跟着杨校长好好学习吧。妈妈就是想让你把那个网瘾的病治好。
哎呀，妈，你醒醒吧！他现在说您儿子有神经病，你不会这么快就被他洗脑了吧？
你，
张扬妈妈，不着急，不着急下决定，咱们再转转，让孩子再了解了解。 咱们是
Just don't piss me off.
没事。
决定是在打人吗？
我就是看到了有那样的动作。
孩子不想在学校改正。
我没撒谎，我真看见了，就那有个教官还是老师什么的，他就用皮带勒学生。
张扬妈妈，既然孩子认定了，那我们就上去看一看。走。 这是他们的宿舍区。
哦，这里就是宿舍呀。
啊，对。
就是他，刚才就是他被勒脖子。
杨校长好，我不知道你在说什么。
校长好。
刘教官，
这位同学，你去把那边的楼道清扫一下。
哎，好。
你们，
这位同学，你也。
张扬，你现在还认为学校有问题吗？
杨校长，不好意思啊，孩子不懂事。
他们以前和你一样抗议，但孩子越是这样，就越是证明我们的方法对了。
我没错，刚才就是你在打人。
You know what? I want to know what happens if I don't get it.
别跑！
这么笨，还想逃？
小子，运气不错。一会儿校长就亲自教导你该如何感恩。走。
Bah.
"这就是所谓的感恩治疗。
I don't think he cares if it's illegal.
你们这是非法监禁，是犯罪！
当你学会了感恩，你就不会再提什么法，因为你对自己的要求会更高。只有不感恩的人，才会被欲望裹挟，触碰到世俗的禁忌。
感恩行了吧？你快放了我！
不行，感恩不是这样光用嘴说的。
你骗子！你就是把家长欺骗了，所以才把我留下来的。
欺不欺骗不重要。重要的是，你应该理解妈妈的苦心，配合我们的治疗，让我们把你变得更好，然后再去回报妈妈的付出。张扬，学会感恩吧。接下来的感恩仪式，你一定要好好体会，知道吗？
张扬。What are you about to do with your hands?
他在更衣室的表现怎么样？
还算服从，没什么太出格的举动。
可能就想再看看妈妈，倒也情有可原。那这次的治疗，先让你知道什么叫做感恩。
You're abusing me.
我感恩行了吧？
我会治好你的。
Wow, okay, so
我很想念你们，爸妈。这封来信见字如面，备受老师们的关心，如今才能道出我的思念。观赏了学院风景，这里很好，别再为我担心。在这里我们谈古筝，练书法还有念经。小心别
Oh my god, Lisa, why is he rapping?
黑天也就学到清早，读书的声音格外洪亮，屋里干净宽敞，饭菜有妈妈做的味道。记了老师们的用心，从现在开始我会更加听话。他让我别再打碎房间里的陶瓷杯，扪心自问我过去不敢走向你示威。每当我道歉或者是抱怨，点亮了烟灰像个男子汉，擦干我脸上的泪水。都别哭，别像个懦夫，明明我每天都很幸福，像活在天堂。打从我心底尊敬我的老师，他真的很忙，我上次被他辅导，看到他腰带。爸爸，我会变得比我从前更加听话。妈妈，我会变得比我从前更加听话。快点注意到我最近遇到的变化，来不及去预料，拨不动你们电话，就让我来成为你们最满意的骄傲，就让我来跪下，这是我学会的孝道。我会听话，我会长大，就让我回家吧。如果你们爱我，就从头看一遍吧。
你想逃吗？
Wow. So. Wait, no, but like. Dirty mind, dirty mind.
杨校长，这样您就多费心吧。
你放心，你孩子在学校中。
松手！妈！
Ah, okay, that's why.
省省吧啊！一会儿杨校长让你知道什么是感恩。走。
Wait, no, 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 no. Go back. Maybe I should be nice.
“你凭什么让我退学？”吴主任，希望学校能够再给我一次机会。
这话你说多少次了？
地方。行吧，看人就走。
妈妈不会。
我觉得杨校长说，
张扬妈妈，张扬的表现非常好，容易就能痊愈。
洋洋，妈妈求求你，就跟着杨校长好。
妈，之前我有错。没事。
小静是在打人吗？
就是，好好的。
我没错，刚才就是。
杨校长，是病吗？
你们这是非法监禁，是犯罪！
你想逃吗？
All right, hold up. Excuse me.
Always understood how devastating her mother's loss has been and always was there for her on. Yeah, I don't understand the reaction either. It was definitely.
It's believable.
All gets together, etc., etc. Dinner. On the drive over, my. I pissed my pants and was excommunicated from the church. Today I f***ed up by throwing my steak out a window. Unless this is Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Last night, my wife's boss from her brand new job invited us over for dinner. On the drive over, my wife reiterated to me many times just how important it was to make a good impression. I scoffed and arrogantly informed my silly wife that I will always make good impressions. My wife's boss is a single lady in her 50s, so it was just the three of us. We chit-chatted over drinks and salads and seemed to be really hitting it off. She laughed at my well-timed, perfectly appropriate jokes, and my wife seemed pleased. Soon, she brought out the main course, a nice big juicy steak for each of us. As I began to cut into my steak, I was discouraged to discover how undercooked this steak was. Now, I've had my fair share of rare steak. I prefer medium, but I can handle rare. This was several minutes on a hot grill short of rare. I probably could have resuscitated the cow had I tried. Instead, I sat there fidgeting with my knife and fork, worrying about how I was going to get away with not eating this steak. Claim veganism? No, I'd already feigned great enthusiasm upon seeing the steak. Just then, our hostess excused herself to the kitchen to take care of some dessert preparations. As I looked across the fancy dining room table at the open window of this third-story apartment, a cartoon light bulb appeared over my head. I knew I had to be decisive, realizing that she could return at any moment. I committed. I grabbed the steak with my hand, gently shook off the juice, and executed a perfect throw right through the center of the open window. Here's the big-time f***up. The window wasn't open.
Her windows are just that clean!
It was the cleanest freaking window you've ever seen in your life. That is, until my mostly raw slab of steak slammed up against it and slowly slid down, leaving a trail of bloody juice in its wake. My wife, whose steak was a nice medium rare and was unaware of my predicament, turned, jaw dropped, and stared at me like I was an alien from another planet. This look then slowly morphed into more of a, there is no place on this planet you can ever hide from me, expression of demonic anger. My wife's boss heard the thud of the steak on window impact and came quickly. She took in the scene, the steak sitting on the windowsill, the bloody trail, my empty plate, and then gave me an inquisitive, puzzled look. I just didn't know what to say. It felt like minutes of silence, but it was probably 3 or 4 seconds. Finally, the best I could manage was, I'm so sorry. I'm such a klutz. I don't know. I was just cutting it and it slipped. Just ask my wife. I realize I am a klutz. Right, honey? No help coming from that direction. I will clean this up. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry, etc., etc. Both women continued to stare at me like I had escaped from the loony bin as I smeared the blood around the window with my cloth napkin, dusted off the steak, and continued to mutter my incoherent explanation. I knew no one was buying the story. I knew what I had to do. I sheepishly returned to my seat and proceeded to eat every bite of that disgusting, cold, chewy, bloody raw steak. I remained pretty quiet the rest of the evening. My wife's only 2 words to me since the incident are, I'm fine.
No, she's not fine.
No one in the world could be fine.
Is this a prank? Is every Reddit stories an episode of Everyone Loves Raymond?
I was about to say, this is a Seinfeld
this
episode.
Is what?
I mean, look, there's always the possibility that they're fake. Always. But
it's not, it's just so funny.
He ate the window steak?
He ate the window steak.
And then just like a silly mad wife, she went, I'm fine.
Is this guy Peter Griffin?
Yeah.
Comments, you should have grilled the steak under the pretense that you were killing off any germs it might have picked up on the floor. So OP responded, damn it, that's a good idea. Someone else said, all you had to do was ask if she could cook it for a little longer. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But hey, look on the bright side, you'll have a funny story to tell all your friends for years to come. Lastly, someone said, sir, you need to update your version of Windows.
How many likes does that comment have?
I don't know. What would you do in this situation?
Not throw my steak out a window.
I would never throw the steak.
I think I would piss my pants. If I saw someone chuck a steak when the cook left the room, I think I would laugh so hard I'd die.
It was poor planning because if she came back and his entire steak was fully gone,
he's like,
what a delightful steak.
It's like, that's also insane.
You ate that so fast,
the
man.
instinct to grab it and frisbee it out of there is wild.
I went into the story thinking he's going to throw it out of a car.
Yeah,
I
me
thought
too.
so too.
I thought he was driving and he was like, this is bad.
And then it would like hit someone. Bonk.
Oh my gosh, what would you guys do? That is crazy.
I'd eat the steak. But I like medium rare, so I could probably handle, if a steak was super rare, I'd just be like, all right.
I feel like I'm a master at cutting around, moving around, and making it look like I made a dent, but I didn't.
Don't eat much of it.
I don't really care about steak. I think it's good. I'm not, there's people who eat steak and they're like,
They're like, for your birthday, we're gonna bring you to a steak dinner.
Right, so I probably wouldn't have gotten into that situation. I'd be like, I actually don't want a steak.
Oh, you wouldn't have even asked for it on the plate? Yeah. Okay.
Or I would have been like, I can't eat this. This is gross. Please cook.
Have you ever been in a situation where people served you food that you don't like?
Yeah, and I'm really good at like moving it around and putting some on the fork. And I think the idea of like trying to get rid of it is so scary.
Insane. No, that's some Mr. Bean shit.
Yeah, like just to see that person come in and see you getting rid of it.
Actually, I think this is a Mr. Bean's. There is a skit where he gets a bunch of like raw meat that he won't eat, and so he's hiding it throughout the whole place. And then they slowly discover it, and every time they discover like a new piece of meat, like in a napkin and stuff, he's just like, it's fucking hilarious.
This is so funny.
There's a Seinfeld episode where there's like a steak thing, and he like puts it in napkins because he doesn't want to eat it, and he just has them like in a jacket. And then Elaine borrows the jacket, and the meat's still in there, and dogs are chasing her.
Dogs are chasing. Yes, and the tag is her going down the street, right?
Yeah.
And all these dogs are chasing her.
Wow, classic.
I think this is so freaking
Don't
funny.
try to hide your meat.
I'm gonna start throwing my meat at windows.
Small little update. Just got the first communication from my wife since I'm fine. She is at work. The text said, "Good news, boss's name, and I just had a good laugh over how much of a fucking idiot you are. I hope you know you will never live this down. Love you, you moron." Aw.
That's good.
I want a divorce. I'm just kidding.
Update, we're divorced.
Update.
I forgot that this woman was the boss.
Is a boss.
I would be mortified if I was his wife.
Cooking steak for guests, it's a tough thing
an ordeal.
to do. That's a bold move.
Honestly, good for him. He just bonded those two people now.
Yeah, it's true.
The wife and the boss.
They have a common enemy.
Yeah.
His brain. All right, this next one's a doozy, so buckle up.
Okay.
My mother tried to trick me, a 26-year-old woman, into joining my sister, 31, for dinner after she tested me around her husband, who's 31.
Wait.
This is actually crazy, and there's going to be lots of details, so please bear with me. My sister recently got married. It's been about 3 to 4 months. I didn't really see much of them after the wedding, honeymoon, and then back to work. But once a month, our family all gets together, and my parents host a huge feast. Since this took place a week ago, it was for the month of August. During this dinner, my brother-in-law was being extremely weird towards me. He was complimenting my body, ignoring my sister, and just straight up acting so strange. It was completely unexpected for several reasons. One being his wife was sitting right next to me, and 2, he has only been married a few months. Also, he's just never spoken to / about me like that before. I felt really uncomfortable, and I'm sure it translated to the rest of the room because what the f***. Except it was weird because nobody was pointing anything out. I was extremely confused and just wanted to leave. I left early, but when I got home, I just felt so icky. I don't even know how to describe it. I decided to message my sister and let her know his behavior made me uncomfortable. I told her that it was also concerning that he felt comfortable enough to say those things in front of my parents and brother. I explained that if she didn't feel comfortable being in the middle, I wouldn't mind explaining this to him myself. His behavior was so unnerving that I FaceTimed my boyfriend, who was away for work in the US. I told him it was weird and how suddenly my brother-in-law's behavior towards me went from that of siblings to this horribly uncomfortable situation. He was pissed, rightfully so. My sister didn't respond to my text until the next day. She asked to meet up, so I did. I was expecting her to be upset and to have him apologize for what he said. Instead, she admits it was all a test, and I passed. I was confused to say the least. What did she mean by a test? Passed? Like, what's going on? Turns out, she had her husband do those things on purpose because she wanted to see how I would react if he had said those things to me and meant them. My reaction and choice to message her afterwards told her I could be trusted around him. I was offended, to say the least. Why would she think I couldn't be trusted? Well, let me tell you, in my opinion, the not very valid reason for this lack of trust. My sister has been married before. She was 27 and the divorce was about 10 months into marriage. Her ex was a psycho, to say the least. He had known me longer than he did my sister. I was actually the one who had introduced them. They got along well and eventually started dating. It looked like the healthiest and most romantic relationship to grace planet Earth. Except when they got married, during their marriage, I was staying with them because it was closer to commute to work. They had extra bedrooms and I would pay rent and cook and clean myself. My underwear, bras, and panties would often go missing. It started off small. I just assumed it got mixed up in my sister's laundry and would turn up eventually. But it was happening more frequently to the point I was buying underwear almost weekly. I kept pressuring my sister to admit she was stealing my underwear, and she was adamant it wasn't her. I decided just to ignore it and go about my day. Something I hadn't even considered an option was the real reason. My former brother-in-law was stealing my underwear. I don't know, nor did I want to know, what he was doing with it when I found out. But I was so disgusted and confused, someone I thought was my friend was actually just a perv. He admitted he had never really loved my sister and was just using her to get to me. I was just so creeped out, and I pressed charges against him for his sickening behavior. I was able to get a restraining order, and my sister divorced him almost instantly after finding out. This was 4 years ago. She used something traumatic that happened to me and flipped it to make it seem like I'm the one who was untrustworthy. She claimed I must have strung him along for him to think like that, and this test with my new brother-in-law was just to prove I wasn't doing it again. Safe to say I was extremely hurt and angry by her response, so I told her never to speak or contact me again if that's what she really thought of me. My family found out and for the most part agreed her behavior is crazy. But my mother stood by her actions and said my sister was just trying to protect herself from being hurt again. I told her if she had just been honest with me from the start, I wouldn't have been as bothered. There's a right way to approach things and a wrong way. This isn't just wrong, it's also crazy. Why is she so adamant it's my life goal to hurt her? I didn't know that her ex was going to turn out like that. So why am I being punished? She claimed I should have had some indication he liked me, but he really made it seem like he was head over heels for my sister. How am I supposed to know what's going on in someone else's mind? Anyway, the next monthly family dinner was set for early this month, yesterday, and it was the most compatible date for everyone's schedules. I told my parents to expect me not to show up if my sister and brother-in-law were going. It wasn't even because I refused to ever speak to her again. I had just said that because the situation was so fresh. I told my mother I would apologize when I had cooled down a little. It was just difficult to face them when they made me feel like a horrible person for a situation that was out of my control. My mother assured me my sister wouldn't attend, so I agreed to come. You know where this is going. When I arrived, they were both there. It felt like an ambush, and it sort of was. My sister demanded I apologize for my reaction because it was my own fault it happened in the first place. I can't lie. I snapped. I told her she should remove my number and the title of being my sister if she really felt that way. I just need advice because therapy isn't scheduled for another 2 weeks, and I feel like I just dreamt a soap opera storyline. I feel kind of bad because I do understand my sister had her trust broken completely by her ex, but I feel like that distrust shouldn't be aimed at me, rather than the person who actually caused it. I was the one who introduced her to the a-hole in the first place, and I feel guilty for that already. But I'm failing to see how her schemes to manipulate me into thinking she's being wronged by a husband once again is justified. I want to apologize to her for one reason: ever introducing that man to her. I really need her to see that I wasn't trying anything when her ex was stealing my underwear. I was just as in the dark as her. How do I go about doing the above? Because I want to put this behind me and move on. I was just finally healing from her former marriage. And now this one is about also putting me in a very uncomfortable position with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my own mother. Any advice on how to tackle apologizing, getting my sister's trust back, and showing her I truly want the best for her? P.S. Apologies for spelling/grammar mistakes. It's 2 a.m. and I usually sleep around 10 p.m. It's possible that parts of this won't make sense, so I'm more than happy to try and make things easier to understand in the comments. I'm just so tired that my brain is working at 10% right now.
This one is a doozy.